I'd like to take this opportunity to reprimand counsel for defense and prosecution, various and sundry witnesses, and anyone else who conspired to conceal the truth and waste the people's time, money, and patience. Mr. Corinthos, Mrs. Jacks, you have perjured yourselves and may be so charged. Ms. Miller, Ms. Walsh, you have suborned perjury and may be so charged. Ms. Walsh, you may be further charged with malicious prosecution if there is any evidence that you knew the defendant was innocent and decided to pursue this case, hoping for a high-profile conviction for the purpose of your own career advancement. This country is founded on the principle of the rule of law. And good men and women have fought and died and continue to fight and die to secure that principle, and you spit all over it. You should all be grateful for the same rule of law, because if it was up to me, I would send a lot of you to prison for the next 20 years. You disgust me. Now get the hell out of my courtroom. We are adjourned.
Well, that's a first for me. Going from defense counsel to defendant in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I'll save a bunk in the cell for you.
What's your best and worst case scenario, Michael?
Well, if you can predict what Judge Carroll will do, you're way ahead of me.
Well, it was clear from Michael's testimony that he acted in the moment. There was no premeditation, so it's got to count for something, right?
Jax, I think the rest of us are in a lot more trouble than Michael is. We made a mockery of the judicial system, and Judge Carroll's going to make sure we pay.
Could you stop thinking about yourself for just one moment? I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can help Michael.
I already told you it's in the judge's hands, and unfortunately, we don't have enough evidence to support self-defense. And Carly's lied so many times anyway, the judge is not going to believe a word she says. But on a positive note, Michael was a minor when he killed Claudia, and his records show brain damage.
Okay, so what's your best guess on sentencing?
I imagine Michael will get a suspended sentence and mandatory counseling. But your wife may not be so fortunate.
I can pay you for your personal belongings, and I'll get you through photographs, booking, and fingerprinting, okay? We'll get you to a cell.
Sucks being flight risk.
It's only till Friday. I'll make sure they don't put you in with anyone else.
So why'd you turn me in? You afraid Dad would go free and no one would pay for killing Claudia?
Well, the short version is the truth had to come out. You did kill someone, whether or not it was an accident. So,
You were just doing your job.
actually, Michael, I was doing it for you, too. Your whole life science taught you that the law doesn't mean anything. You can do whatever you want and get away with it. Even if people die in the process, that's not acceptable.
I never said it was.
I know. It's because you got a conscience, Michael. I mean, that's why your guilt was eating away at you. You don't have to live with that hanging over your head.
What if the judge doesn't buy that I accidentally killed Claudia? What if he sends me to prison?
It's not going to happen. You're not going to prison. Okay, you were a minor when you killed Claudia, and you have brain damage. You're going to get a suspended sentence and mandatory therapy, and then you get a chance of building a better life.
What do you want?
You should have called me the second Dante brought Michael home.
It's a little late for that. Michael's had a lifetime of damage. Comes with the territory, I guess, when your father is a mob kingpin. You are the one that chose to marry Sonny. You are the one that chose to allow him to adopt Michael. What the hell did you think? He was going to grow up a choir boy?
I expect... I wonder. I mean, I really wonder. If Lulu sided with Dante, and Dante busted Luke, I mean, really busted Luke, would you be so quick to defend her?
The charges against Michael Corinthos Jr. in the death of his wife have been dropped and the case dismissed.
After all the good work we've done?
Well, what about me, man? I've been sitting in a cell all this time for nothing.
If you'd like to go back, that can be arranged.
Look, Your Honor, I know we took a long time getting to a verdict, but I think we're really on a roll.
Foreperson, the case has been dismissed. Mr. Corinthos did not kill his wife. His son confessed and provided evidence to validate the confession.
Well, just hold on. Are you trying to tell me that I have to wait a whole nother year before getting called to jury duty again?
The court thanks all the jurors for their service. That does not include you, former juror number 2. Court is dismissed.
Well, congratulations. For what it's worth, you're a free man.
No, Brian, no.
I'm sorry, Dad. I know he didn't want me to confess.
Hey, I'm the one who should apologize. I never thought your own brother would turn you in. But you gotta remember something, son, okay? You were just protecting your family, and I never wanted you to pay for this.
I didn't want you to pay for it either, Dad. I know we went over this 100 times. You wanted me to let it play out, but I just felt wrong. I felt like I was being a coward.
I got a lot of respect for you, you know that, son?
I respect you too, Dad. And I'm so honored that you went through this whole trial, knowing that you can go to prison just to save me. But Dad, I did this, and I gotta face it.
I don't like that you're in here. I hate it. Even for a day.
Dad, I'll be fine. I can do this. I'll make you proud.